Hello beautiful souls and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm very excited to be sharing my very first project I have created using my new Cricut Maker, and it is this gorgeous rainbow cushion. So the cushion that I decided to use is this beautiful fringed cushion that I picked up in Target, and it's in the color Cashew. And to make the rainbow I'll be using 3 different types of Cricut iron-on vinyl. So the first one is this everyday iron-on in the color gold. Second is this gorgeous foil iron-on, and this is in the color espresso. Then again in the foil is this beautiful brassy gold. Then lastly is this holographic iron-on, and this one is so cool. It changes from yellow to orange depending on how the light is actually hitting it. For iron-on projects, it's very important to check what material you are using before you start your project. So here I'm checking what the cushion is made from, which is a polyester linen blend. This will be important when it comes time to iron the vinyl on. So next I'm logging on to the Cricut Design Space, and this is basically a program where they have lots of designs ready for you to use. So I've just gone ahead and selected the new project button, and then I'm going to click on images and then search rainbow. Design Space has so many gorgeous little designs to use, so I'm just having a look through what rainbows they had, and I really liked this one here, and I kept scrolling down to see what else they had, and I ended up finding it just by itself, so that's the design that I went with. So after selecting the rainbow, I've just dropped it onto my canvas, and I'm just going to bring it to the edge here and resize it to fit my cushion. So once I was happy with the size, I then clicked the Make It button. I'm then going down the side here and clicking the Mirror button, and I'm going to do this for each piece of the rainbow. It's important to remember to do this, otherwise your image will be backwards when you go to iron it onto your fabric. So then I've just clicked Continue, and I'm going to select my machine, which is the Maker, and then that's just going to connect. And then once that has connected, I'm going to set my material, which is iron-on. So I use the green cutting mat, which is the standard grip. So I'm just removing the plastic sleeve, and then I'm placing my vinyl shiny side down. So once my vinyl was nice and smooth, I then turned the Cricut Maker on and loaded my mat in. To load the mat in, you want to press the little arrow button there, and that will load your mat in. And then when you want to unload as well, you also press that button. So once my mat was all loaded in, I then pressed the Cricut button to start cutting. I actually love watching the Cricut Maker cut. I find it so therapeutic. It's so relaxing to watch. And then once it's finished and I have unloaded it, I'm then just peeling the vinyl off the mat. So I've just gone ahead and repeated those same steps to cut out all of the other pieces of vinyl, and how gorgeous are these colors? Oh, I love them. So next I cut around each piece of the rainbow, and then I'm also going to keep all of those scraps to use for other projects. So once I've finished cutting out all of my pieces, I'm then just peeling off the excess around the images. So you should just be left with this clear background and your image. To iron on my vinyl, I will be using the Cricut EasyPress 2. This iron is amazing because you can set the exact temperature, it heats evenly, and it has a timer. So over on the Cricut website, they have a heat guide for the different types of iron-on. So here I'm just selecting what iron I'll be using, which is the EasyPress 2. And I'm selecting the type of material, which is the holographic vinyl. And then I'm also going to select my base material, which was the linen polyester blend. So cotton poly blend is essentially the same, so I'm going to select that. And then I'll also be using the Cricut Easy Press mat to iron on. Just down the bottom here, it tells you what temperature you need to set the Easy Press to and for how long. You can change this to show the temperature in Celsius as well. So here I'm placing down the Easy Press mat, then laying my cushion over it. For holographic iron on, it says to set the temperature to 165 degrees Celsius. So once I have turned the Easy Press on, I'm then pressing the temperature button and adjusting it to 165. The instructions on the heat guide said to warm the fabric first, so that's what I'm doing here. Once my fabric is warm, I'm then placing my image down on the fabric and placing the Easy Press on top. I'm then pressing the Cricut button and that will start the timer. So once that is done, I'm then flipping the cushion over and heating the back for 15 seconds. Make sure you wait 1 to 2 minutes for the vinyl to cool down before pulling the transparent layer off. I originally thought the holographic vinyl had a lower temperature than the other vinyl, which is why I ironed it on separately and then covered it, but it turns out it was all the same temperature, so you don't need to worry about this step. You can just iron all of the pieces on at the same time. Okay, so moving on, I'm just placing the rest of the rainbow pieces down and repeating the heating steps again. So this is the finished cushion. I am absolutely in love with it. I'm so happy with how it turned out. If you decide to make this cushion, I'd love to see it, so please tag me on Instagram if you do. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you would like to see more. I am so excited and cannot wait to share more Cricut projects with you all.